Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. You guys, when we started this channel 4 years ago, this is a video we definitely did not think we would ever be making, because today we're celebrating the fact that we hit 10,000 subscribers here on LeggLife.
We actually hit this milestone last week, but Adam was traveling for work and we are finally back together so we can make this video.
I was actually in Texas for the last 2 weeks, glad to be back home, and honestly I kind of had hoped that we would hit this milestone when we were together so that we could like celebrate it immediately.
We texted.
We did text. We had like a OMG, can you believe we actually hit a text conversation.
So in this video we just want to take a second and thank all of you guys, the LeggLife community, who actually made this happen.
You know, subscribers are just one way to judge like the success of a channel. We talk about this here on our channel a lot, that what we really love is the community we're building. And so to us, 10,000, the number, only matters because it represents 10,000 of you guys, right? Like numbers matter because people matter. And so to us, it's not just 10,000 subscribers, it's you guys, right? Like it's all of the people that we've been able to build community with and get to know, and that we've received messages and packages from. And so 10,000 is just like a random number, but it's the people behind that number that to us make it so special.
And we really never believed that we would actually hit this milestone. Those of you that have been around since like the very beginning, remember we didn't ever think we would actually make it to 1,000. So now that we're 10 times that, it's kind of crazy. You
know, milestones for us give us a chance to both look backward as well as look forward. And so at 10,000, that's kind of one of the things that we're doing as well. And as always, you guys know this, as we look back on the first 4+ years, the first 10,000 people that have joined our channel, it is definitely the community that matters the most to us. And I love the fact that as our channel gets bigger, so this was one of my concerns, honestly, because community to us and getting to know you guys is what's important to us. One of my concerns was that as our channel grew, that wouldn't be able to happen like it had happened.
Right.
I actually don't feel like that's been the case. Now, here's what I'll say. Community takes more time now because there's more of you guys. But one thing that I really love, and I'm gonna use my recent trip to Texas as an example. On my trip to Texas, I got to meet LeggLife viewers, like part of our LeggLife community. Every trip we go on, when we were in Hawaii, as soon as like you guys realized that that's where our secret vacation was, we had people messaging us like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here. I live here. Can we meet? Like everywhere we travel, we get to meet you guys because of how much we've grown.
Yeah.
And so I really love that. Like we've been able to sit down face to face, one-on-one, like have coffee with so many of you guys. And I don't know, that's just, Sherri and I say it all the time. Every time we get the chance to meet one of you in person, we walk away saying, this is what we love about YouTube.
Right.
You know, and as you guys know, Sherri's been very honest about like kind of her introvertedness and even fear of doing this sometimes.
Yeah.
But Sherri, you've said a lot of times that like getting to meet people in person is like your favorite part.
It is, because it makes this like giant number, like 10,000 is a big number. That's a lot of individual people. But when I get to meet those individual people, it makes that feel smaller.
Yeah.
and makes it seem more like family.
Yeah.
I think.
I think that's exactly what it is. Like it puts, because remember guys, we see a lens, right? Like we see a lens and then we see like comments.
Yeah.
And so to get to sit across a table from you guys and hear your stories and hear,
actually see a face instead of just the lens.
yeah, and even get to hear like ways that our channel might have encouraged you or helped you or like been an inspiration to you. To get to hear that in person, like look in somebody's eyes and hear that, just like that's the world to us. And I was concerned that as the channel grew, that would happen less and less. And honestly, I think as the channel has grown, it's happening more and more.
It's happening more, and I will say one of the things that I love about this community is that it's not just like for us. You're like banded together, like all of you together, and like we've noticed on some cruise Facebook pages and stuff, like somebody was just like, I need this, and like everybody was like, I can get it for you. And like I love that so much, that it's like it's not just you guys liking us, but you like each other too.
well, that's one of our hopes, like, is we were talking about the upcoming LeggLife viewer cruise that we have. Like, we're excited to meet you guys, but we're so excited for you guys to meet each other. Right? Like, build community together. And so it always encourages me. I've seen several times on videos when somebody posts something in the comments of one of our videos. Maybe they're just having a rough day. Maybe life's just been really crappy this season. And like you guys just like bombard them with love and encouragement. And I love that so much.
So much.
And so you guys have done such a great job of supporting us, obviously. But you guys also support pretty much anybody that we give a shout out to, or if there's a channel we say go follow them, or if there's somebody that we love, you guys do that. And so that means the world to us. Again, 10,000, while it's a ridiculous number, when we think about the people who are behind that number, that is what's encouraging to us. So that's kind of our glance backward. And now as we look forward, there are going to be more opportunities to meet us in the future. We announced one on our Facebook page. We're going to do a meet and greet at Disney World in January. When we are there, we have never done a meet and greet before. We are also working on a possible meet and greet in Indiana when we are back there this November, which is like next month. You guys, okay. This is where we need your help. So the meet and greet would be on the Sunday before Thanksgiving in South Bend, Indiana. Here's my concern. Would any of you guys even, it's Thanksgiving, don't you guys want to be with family? Like, that's kind of been our concern, is like, we don't want to just like schedule something and then
nobody show up. Well, they're all with their family.
Where you should be. And so here's what I need to know. If you would go to a meet and greet with us in South Bend, Indiana on the Sunday before Thanksgiving, let us know in the comments below. If some of you guys want to hang out with us, we will 100% make it happen. But we were like, man, won't people want to be with family? But at the same time, we also know that a lot of you guys view us as that.
Right.
And so if you will come see us, you bet your butts we will make it possible for you to meet us. So hopefully Indiana in November, and then Walt Disney World in January. Information on the Walt Disney World one is on our Facebook page. We'd love to meet you guys. It's going to be in Disney Springs. And those are the kind of things that we want to do more going forward.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know the channel is growing. We know that we can't always sit down one-on-one with people, but we also know that we really want to get to know you guys. Like, we really do. It's kind of like, so let me relate this to my past experience working at a church. Some of you guys might not know this. I was a pastor at a big church of like 3,000 people. And one of the things that happens in churches is that as churches grow big, they can become very impersonal. Right? You can kind of get lost in the crowd. Nobody really knows anybody. And so as a church grows big, it also really needs to grow small so people still feel that sense of community. Right. That's one of the things that we're going to try to do on this channel, is that as it grows big, we're still going to look for ways so that you feel like you really are connected with us.
And with each other.
And with each other, absolutely. So we don't know exactly what that looks like, but that's what we're trying to do, because 10,000 is awesome. But, you know, even if we do get 20, 25, 50, 100,000 people, which Sherri's head almost exploded. I felt like a nervous tick almost happened.
I'm gonna go.
Sherri's gotta go, guys. But like, even if it does grow that much, like, our hope is that you always feel like you are connected to us. Yeah. Right? That we're never just like generic people behind a camera. We have no interest in doing that. We don't think you guys have an interest in watching that kind of stuff. So as far as us, we're committed to you guys. We love the fact that so many of you are committed to us. So you guys, as always, thanks for hanging out with us here in LeggLife. Pretty cool milestone to celebrate. 10,000 subscribers. We've actually celebrated a few things.
We have.
In the last, just 10 days. Not even 10 days.
It's been a busy 10 days.
Sherri, what have we celebrated?
My birthday.
Awesome.
And the 10,000 subs and new hair. I got new hair. That's
a big deal. I know a lot of you guys, without a doubt. Here's the thing. Every time Sherri gets her hair done, even just recolored, people comment below. You guys are so attentive. Sherri, hair looks great. And so I know some of you probably have already commented about Sherri's hair, but also your job.
Also my job. I have been there for 12 years as of October 5th.
12-year job anniversary, Sherri's birthday, new hair, 10,000 subscribers. It's been a heck of a week or 10 days here at LeggLife. Yeah. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you so much. Thanks for being a part of our journey. Thanks for making 10,000 subscribers happen, because 10,000 of you were crazy enough to hit that little subscribe button. Also, if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that down below. And we love you, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.